All right. How many people are ready for 2025? How many people are saying, bo, 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 bo? We are so grateful to be in 2025 and we are looking forward to what it has to offer, but most importantly, looking forward to your own personal growth and development. I know that many of us, 2024 was rather a bumpy year. Some of us were trying to get our footing in life. Some of us were trying to figure out what is happening in our lives. But 2025, I think you are now starting to get it. You are now starting to understand that growth is a part of life. Evolving is what you need to do. And you having choices and options in life is what is going to help you succeed in everything that you want to do. I am quickly going to share my screen with you guys, and we are going to get into the business of the day. Lalela, if your friend is not here, please make sure that your friend is in here. Make sure that your friend is in here because, wow, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So I need to share my screen now so that we can start with our meeting. Please do let me know if you do see my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Please type for me in the chat if you can see my screen. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes, it's visible. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. All right. My name is Zanele Ndlovu. I am a diagnostic radiographer by profession. I'm a personal development coach that is self-made, and I'm an assistant manager in the business that we are talking about, that we are excited about, that is building us on a level that we never thought we can ever accomplish. So if you are in this place and you are looking for a business, I want you to type in there as 0. If 2025 is the year where you say, I need to just stop whining and stop complaining and stop feeling petty for myself, I want to start doing something. I want to get involved with people that are happening in life, with people that speak goals and growth. If that is you, I want you to type a 1 in the chat. If you are saying 2025, this is me breaking ground. This is me breaking forth. This is me becoming the best version of myself. Make sure that you are typing a 1. Even if you're already in the business, but maybe you were slacking in 2024, maybe you've been feeling somewhat, or you were still trying to get the footing right in the business, but now in 2025 you realize, I need to step up, I need to become better, I need to fight for my goals, I need to make sure that I am going for everything that is designed for me. Type in a 1 there. If all of what I'm saying is you, make sure you type in a 1, because when you decide, you are putting in the work, you will definitely get the results. So when you don't admit to yourself what you need to start stepping up into for 2025, then you might not understand what 2025 is bringing for you. You won't know what you need to do in 2025. You won't know what you want to accomplish. You won't know how far you have to go, how much you have to push. And when you come against challenges, you are easily going to let go and give up because you have not been intentional. So we are here to talk about intentionality. We are here to talk about you building a mindset of growth, building a mindset of saying, come what may, I am going to stick to it. Come what may, I am fighting for my generation. I am fighting for those that come behind me. I am fighting for my children. I am fighting for my namesake. I want my kids to one day say that we did not lack anything because we had a mom, we had a dad who was able to fight through all circumstances. And that is our role model. We want our children to look at us and say, that is my role model. So make sure that you have decided on the goals that you want to set and achieve in 2025. Business leaders in this house, if you are here and you're a business leader, please type in a 2 there. Please type in a 2 there. And as you are typing in a 2, I want you to hashtag goals, 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 because you know what I'm talking about. In this business, in our line of industry, it's all about goals. If you don't have goals, then you are not going to be able to see what you are accomplishing as you are in the business. So this This is why we are here today, kickstarting 2025, to remind you that goal setting is important. We are not people that just go by in life. We are not people that just decide, you know what, I'm just going to wake up and just do a normal day. No, we are people that are intentional with how we live. That means being intentional with the conversations that you speak, being intentional with the people that you connect with, being intentional with the people that you want to connect with, being intentional with everybody, even in your family. Your family must know that you are living an intentional life, so you can't go just anywhere and do anything. You need to have a goal. Why are you there? What are you going to do there? What are you going to achieve when you are there? That is what we are building in 2025. We need to build a mentality of being intentional, a mentality that is goal driven, so that every time you want to do something, you know why you're doing it. You are in this place because you possibly want something. You want to understand how you can make 2025 different for yourself. You want to understand what is it that everybody is bragging and nagging about when it comes to Kickstart 2025. You want to know the extra income that we are so excited and we are passionate about. You are in the right place. And if that is you who wants to understand what's the fuss, what is happening in this platform, I want you to type a 3 there, because I want you to understand. As I see you typing a 3 there, then I will know that I'm speaking to people that I need to make understand that you are in the right platform. God has designed and destined you to be in this place so that you understand that in life you are going to have to make choices. You are going to have to take decisions, and whatever you decide on, it's a decision. So even if you can come into this platform and then leave, and then after that you don't make any decision, no decision is a decision on its own. So you are deciding to stay the same. You are deciding to do life the same you've been doing over the past 10 years. You are deciding to be the same person as you were in 2024. So whenever you are not deciding to change and evolve and grow, just know that you are deciding to remain stagnant in your life. And I'm here to say to you, stagnation does not take us anywhere, and you are in the right platform where we will plug you with what you need in order to develop a mindset of growth, a mindset of intentionality, a mindset that is powerful to bring your growth and your goals to life. So make sure that you stay tuned till the end of the presentation, because you don't want to miss anything. Nothing in between is better than what you're going to get at the end. Everything in collection is going to help you make a decision that will change the rest of your life. So I want you to type in there, guys. We are in 2025 and we are being intentional with what we are doing. So guys, I did not make a lot of slides because I don't want you concentrating on the slides, but I want you to be attentive to what I am going to say. The most important thing is for you to understand and hear what I'm saying. So I'm just going to stay into the slide. I hope you've got notebooks. I hope you've got something that you can write on, because this is something I don't want you to miss. If you still have friends that need to come into this platform, please, by all means, tell them they have not missed anything. They must just quickly come. Because they don't want to miss this amazing empowerment and encouraging presentation that I'm about to share with you guys. Now, first of all, we all know trees. We all see trees every day. Sometimes you travel the same road so many times, and 1 minute it was just dry ground, it was just dead ground or a plain open field, and then the next thing, in the next month or 2 or even a year, you realize, hi man, they're starting to have a tree here. This is like, who planted this? When was this planted? But you start seeing this growth of trees happening, and over a period of 10 years, you all of a sudden there's this huge tree that is around you. There's this huge tree that you see every day. Please forgive me, I feel like my light is actually hurting my eyes. Guys, am I reflecting on you, or is it just me? Because if I remove my glasses, I won't see my screen. I need to get my eye vision. Okay, I'm going to try and ignore this. So you see this tree, all of a sudden, it's like a boom. All of a sudden, there's this tree that is around your area or by the road that you travel every single day. Now, what we never bring to mind or to attention is the number of years that it took for this tree to actually, number one, be planted and grow, and the nursing that comes with that tree. Now, this is what happens in our lives. Most of the time we figure, you know what, I'm still young, I've got time, I can, I can accomplish a lot of things, I can just live for now, and then I'll worry about the responsibilities later. I'll worry about things when I'm 20, when I'm 30, when I'm 50. And 1, 2, 3, jiggy, jiggy, hi boy, you are 25 and you don't have everything that you have ticked. 1, 2, 3, you are 30 and you realize, but no, my life is going nowhere. You are 35 and boom, you are 40. And you realize that I have not done anything intentional in my life, which means you were a seed that was planted, but you were never gravitated. You were never tilled. You were never nursed to grow. Everything that was in you that was supposed to be nurtured and grow, you decided to put on hold because you thought you've got time. And now the 10 years later, where you were supposed to be harvesting, you are no longer harvesting and the seed is still there, but now you're not even sure if it is the right time to plant. Now I want you to understand that life happens every day and it happens for everyone. There is no one who does not go through life. There is no one who does not get affected by life. Now we cannot change what happens to us. We cannot change what life throws at us. What we can change is to decide how we respond to that. So in everything that you are going to go through in life, with everything that you are going to suffer in, with everything that you are going to be crippled on, the only decision you have or power you have is the decision to respond to what you are going through. A lot of us are in this platform because we are stuck in financial stagnation. We are stuck in an area of our lives that we don't even understand how I got there. I don't understand how I ended up in so much debt. I don't understand how I ended up having so many responsibilities. I don't understand how I ended up, not being able to afford me anymore. But it happens. And blaming or wondering where, what, when is not going to help. What will help and sustain you is to say, where do I go from here? Now, anything that is planted, it does not move. That is the power of a big tree. That is the power of a tree that is planted, that is rooted in the ground. It does not move. And what we are about to share with you in this business, and I want to also speak mainly in this section, I will be directing a lot of things to our FBOs, our business owners, our partners. You need to understand that when you are planted in business, when you are rooted in business, you cannot move because there are things happening in your life. You cannot give up because there are things happening in your life. Imagine a tree that is rooted and planted that does not move. Do you think it stops the storm from happening? Do you think it stops the rain from falling? Do you think it stops the hail from happening? It doesn't, and it cannot control when it storms, when it's sunny, when it's autumn, when the leaves turn gray, when they fall off, and what it can control it becoming what it was meant to be. It continues to flourish even after a heavy rainfall. It continues to bring green leaves even if it's after autumn. It continues to do what the plant or the tree is made to do. As a business owner, as you are going to be introduced into this business, one thing you need to understand is that you are going to be grounded. You are going to be planted in this business. And when you are planted in this business, there are 3 things that happens when you are in this business. The first thing that this business is going to do is going to be hope. It is going to bring hope into your life. It is going to tell you that all things are possible. It is going to tell you that life can still happen for you again. It is going to tell you that you are powerful beyond measure. There's an amazing poem that I love by Marianne Williamson, which is "You are more powerful than ever." I think it's our deepest dreams, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think I got the topic wrong. I got the title of the poem wrong. If you know the poem I'm talking about, Marianne Williamson, please do type it in there, because this is a powerful topic, poem that I wish every one of us could actually have imprinted in our heart. It says, what is that? Come on, leaders, please remind me, just got lost in my mind. Our deepest fear, yes, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is not our darkness that frightens us, but our light. So many of us are afraid of coming out and being successful. It is not the darkness we are afraid of, because if we are afraid of darkness, we would actually want to stay away from darkness. If we are afraid of lack and poverty, we would do whatever it takes to stay away from lack and poverty. But because we are designed to be the light of this world, we are designed to bring hope and light to others, we're more fearful of what I can become, the better version of me, the best version of myself, the light in which I need to be. We are more afraid of being a powerful measure in our lives. And when you continue with that poem, towards the end, it says, when you are liberated, you give other people permission to do the same. So when you move in hope, when you move forward in success, when you push towards your goals, when you push towards personal development, you are giving those behind you permission to do the same. Unless, of course, you don't want your family to also get the result of your success, unless you don't want those coming behind you to feed from the road that you've traveled. But I believe that we are all here because we've got a generation behind us that we want to tell and to teach that they can be better than we were or what they think they can be. So the amazing thing in 2025 is that when you get planted, when you stay rooted, when you are exactly where you need to be, you are going to give life to everything around you, because that's what hope does. And when you are hopeful, when you are hope giving, you are going to activate action. You are going to activate action. There is no hope without action. You can hope and say, oh, I wish I can get out of my debt. I wish I can be financially free. But the truth is, if you don't put effort, if you're not looking for side hustles, if you already see that your salary is not enough and you are not trying to do anything else to supplement that, then that hope is dead. That hope is dead, because with hope comes faith. And the Bible says faith without works is dead. So you are hoping on something that is not going to liberate you. You are hoping on something that is not going to give you life if you are not putting action to that. So hope activates the action that is needed for you to grow. So as somebody who's looking to be intentional in 2025, who is hopeful for the year ahead, everybody at this time of the year is excited. Everybody's new me, new goals. Everybody is, this year I don't have time for people. This year I don't have time for what I'm doing me, I'm dealing with me. If you are not going to put action to the new me, new you, you are going to stay the same as you were 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. That was in December. And what hope does is that it fuels your dreams and your visions. When you come into our community, this is a global community. We are here, we are surrounded by people from different nations. We are surrounded by people from different countries. When you are coming to us, when you are connected with us, you are connected to a global family, a global community. So what that does is that you will see people coming with dreams and visions, and that is going to fuel you up. That is going to make you excited, because you also understand that your dreams are valid, your dreams are truthful, your dreams can be accomplished, and that comes with hope. That comes with having a business that is going to develop you. That comes with having a business that is giving you hope to say, I will pay off that loan. I will buy that car. I will build that house. I will become a better person in my family. I'll be a better spouse. I'll be a better partner. I'll be a better daughter to my mom. Instead of always asking for money, I'll be giving the money. Instead of asking for love, I'll be giving the love. Instead of, you are going to be that person. But what hope does not do, it does not produce fruit. It does not produce fruit. Hope will need you to put action so that you produce hope. You produce fruit. You will need to act. You will need to make a decision. You will need to decide that I'm not going to stay the same person. I'm not going to walk with the same friends. I'm not going to rest in the same, I'm not going to be satisfied with the little I have. I want to go for more. So if you don't put action to that, you are not going to bear fruit of that. And another thing that happens to something that is rooted, something that is planted, something that does not move, it is character shaped. Guys, when you watch a tree grow, you don't know what tree it is. You don't know. The only person that knows what that tree is going to be is the person that planted that tree. So when we are sharing an idea with you, when you have a business opportunity, when you have something that will give you life back in 2025, you may not understand what that is, but the person who gave that to you, the person who shared this link with you, the person who invited you to the platform understands what you are going to become. They know why you are here. They know why they invited you, because they want to see the potential that comes with being in this platform. They are here to provoke you, to say, listen, you can be better. You can do better. It's a matter of whether you want that or not. And one thing you will have in this business is character molding. One thing you will have in this platform, in this global family and community, is character molding. And the beautiful thing about character molding is that it happens over time. It's not an overnight thing. It happens over time. As much as a tree takes time to grow and be rooted and be a strong tree that withstands every wind and challenges, it is because it has been tested. It has been, guys, it has gone through the storms and it maintained being a tree. It maintained being where it is. So this is what happens when you come into a platform like this and you say, I want to become better. Becoming better means you want to be shaped. You want to be, hey guys. Hi, boy. Is there anyone here who says, I want to be a better version? Is there someone in this platform who says, I want to be a better version? If you are, please hit me up with a 9. Because becoming a better version means you need to make sure you are adhering to the storms of life. Guys, you need to make sure that even though it wins this way and this way, you remain rooted. If you're a leader in this platform and you thought you just came here because, you just thought, it's just another side hustle, it's just another business that I'm going to do. La, la, la. This is not about just another business. It's about you. There is something that God is transforming inside of you. There is something that God is making inside of you, because for you to be that light, to shine bright, you need to go test it. You need to be tested. And that's what this is amazing with what we are sharing here today, is to remind you that the storms that you are going through, the business challenges that you are going through, it is all meant to shape your character. It is all meant to shape your character. So allow yourself to be tested. Allow yourself to go through what comes with this business, because that's where personal growth comes. When people respond back to you and they tell you, no, I'm not interested. How is your character responding? How are you handling it? Is it with a smile? And, or do you act up? Do you get bitter? Guys, this is what comes with personal development. Character shapes your becoming. To be an effective leader, you have to go through different challenges of dealing with different people. And it happens even outside of business. It prepares you for the dreams and the visions that you have. Some of us are praying for R1,000,000, but God knows that my character is not ready for such an amount of money. I can't even handle R1,000. Like, guys, you understand that whatever you are stepping into in 2025, you need to understand that it won't come easy. It will come with challenges. It will come with you having to become a better version of yourself. You are going to build through hardships. You won't just happen. You won't just become successful. You won't just become, paying off that loan. It comes with pain, watching your money every single month going out. Watching every penny that you wanted to save for your children's education going out. It comes with pain. But you surrender to that pain. Why? Because you understand that at the end of it all, I will have back my money. I will pay it off and I'll be able to live. And character affirms who you are. It affirms who you are. When you allow yourself to be molded, when you allow yourself to change, when you allow yourself to go through the storms, to have your leaves shaken off so that new buds can come out, new leaves can come out, you are being affirmed to the version that God has called you to. If being poor is not you, it can never be you. So your character is changing you to start living a lifestyle that says, this is me, this is the dreamer, this is the person I was called to be since I was a young child. It affirms who you are. Right now, you are not you because you are affected by circumstances. You are suppressed by lack. You are suppressed by a limited mindset. You are suppressed by mediocrity. People telling you that not everyone is going to make it in life. Who said that? God said, I came for all men. Why do we limit ourselves when the earth is as large and we never travel everything and see everyone in the same time? So everything is for us. Success is for us, for everyone. There's room for everyone. And another thing that happens when you are planted and you are not moving is that you become consistent. A tree that bears orange fruit will never bear peaches, will never bear bananas, will never bear apples. It's an orange tree and it will consistently bear oranges. If you are not consistent in your becoming, you will confuse yourself and everyone around you. Because when you are consistent, you are affirming the character shaping that you are becoming. If you are going to come into business, if you need a side hustle in 2025, if you want to build an extra source of income in 2025, you have to be sure. You have to come out and be affirming that this is me, this is the person I'm becoming. Whoever says what, who I remember one of our leaders always says, allow to look a full a couple of years while your seed is being planted, while the ground is being read, is being prepared, while you are pouring water and fertilizing the ground of your business until you start blooming in your business, until the trees start growing and everyone is wondering, how are you making it? How are you getting the rands? How are you getting the 1,000 rands? And then eventually the tree is so grown that it produces not just one fruit, but 1,000,000 fruits that will last a lifetime. That is business. That is the nature of business. We are here, we are farmers. And consistently builds trust. Trust with the people around you, trust with your customers, trust with the person you are becoming. You yourself, you begin to trust you because now you understand how much you've grown. You understand how much you've built yourself. You understand how much you had to fight just to prove to yourself and to others that you can do this. And if you do not fight to prove it to yourself, then you are not fighting enough. If you do not fight against the negativity, you're not fighting enough. You need to be fighting to stay in the game. You need to be fighting to make it at the end of the day. You need to be fighting for the sake of your children. Your bank balance. Hi, guys. A bank balance, it must speak. And consistency builds habits. It builds habit. If you are not doing something that will make you a great person every single day, then you are building something that keeps you the same as you are every single day. And you have no one to blame but yourself. You cannot blame the system. You cannot blame the economy because growing as a person is inevitable. But personal development is a choice. You need to make sure you are growing and developing. And finally, you produce results. In doing all of that, at the end of it all, the tree gave the results of what it was designed to be. It gave the results of what kind of a tree it was. You will also be that kind of a person. You will start bringing in or bringing out the light that you are meant to be. You will start being the helping hand that you are meant to be. You will start being the better person that you are meant to be. You cannot start 2025 to finish it halfway, to say, no, I'm no longer doing this and you are only excited for the first quarter of the year. You need to go all the way. You need to go all the way until the end. And 2025 with the same intensity, the same consistency, the same character molding, the same hope that you've started the year with. If it's financial challenges that you want to overcome, make sure nothing stands in the way. Let life happen because it will happen, but it cannot set you back from your dreams and your vision. And then pray. Pray for all that you want 2025 to be. Plan for what you want 2025 to be, and then act on it. Act and keep acting and keep acting. And that is what's going to build the momentum that you need as you move forward. So I am quickly going to hand over to our senior manager, who is going to share with you the business opportunity that is going to align to everything that I've shared with you here. As you listen to her in giving you the business opportunity, I want you to be mindful that in this business, we are all farmers. We are all planting a seed, and what we are sharing with you, if you're a guest in here, we are sharing with you, we are planting the seed in your heart. Go and pray for that seed. Ask God, is the seed worthy for me? Is the seed good for me? Can I be the farmer that you have called me to be so I can help and give it to others? And Tina, as farmers in this business, we understand that times and seasons are different. So we will allow you the seed to germinate in you. So you will come back to us and tell, you know what, I think the seed is worth my time. I think I am ready to plant and be able to harvest the oranges, the apples, the bananas, whatever that you want to harvest at the end of the season of your planting. That's what you will get. put in the work. Make sure you are open-minded as you listen to our senior, because you will be impacted with an amazing business opportunity that is going to help you tick the goals that you have for 2025. To all my business partners, to all my leaders, to all our global community, let us keep doing what we are called to do, and that is to change lives and help more families be financially independent as we are being financially independent by this business. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. I hope 2025 proves to us and everyone in the world that we are all meant to shine. Thank you and bye. Sinya, you can take over, my love. I'm going to make you host, and then I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Thank you.
Thank you so much for a very powerful kickstart. That was amazing. And sometimes I find it very hard to believe that you're only 1 year in the business, but you've grown so much, and your growth in the business is amazing. What you've achieved in the business is amazing. And what you shared with us just now, it shows that anything is possible, but it starts here. It starts with you. What are you willing to achieve? What are your goals? Because what I know, every year, every January, we have those goals saying, new me, new year, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to start a business, I'm going to make more money. But by the 25th of January, nothing is happening. By the end of January, nothing is happening. By the end of the year, you start saying 2025 was not my year. But what were you really doing? Did you even put an effort for you to reach wherever that you wanted to reach? So it's more about you taking that first step. And believe me, fear will always be there. And a lot of people are being held back by the fear of the unknown, by the fear of saying, I'm so used to failing in life. I'm not sure if I'm going to win in this. I'm so used to not winning. I'm not sure if I'm going to win this time around. And now they start saying, I'm not starting. I'm not going to start because I'm afraid of the disappointments. I'm afraid of fear. So I'm going to allow fear to take over. All I'm going to say to you this time around, can you please choose faith over fear? This time around, yes, do it scared, do it with that fear. It's going to happen because everything starts with you making that decision. We are where we are today. I am where I am today because I took a decision. I took a risk of saying, I'm starting. I'm tired of living from hand to mouth. Right now, it's my time to shine. Right now, it's my time to make sure that I do whatever it takes for my kids to get their best life, for my family to get their best life, for myself to even afford myself, excluding my kids. Because for me, when I talk about financial freedom, I'm referring to affordability. Can you honestly say you are affording yourself right now? Can you honestly, we're not talking about you being the richest person in the room. No, because you can go out and look like the richest person in the room, but your debts are up to here. The question is, can you honestly say you are okay? Can you honestly say you are affording yourself? Because that's the most important thing. Can you afford yourself? Are you affording your kids right now? Are you affording your family right now? The minute you get to that point, you'll be unstoppable. What's that? You'll be unstoppable because everything that you do, you need to have those goals that are pushing you, that are helping you to wake up every day. When you are pushing for something, you don't even need someone to wake you. You don't even need an alarm to wake you up in the morning. You don't even need someone to wake you up in the morning because you know what you want. You know what you are here for. You don't have to be reminded for the things that you need. You don't have to be reminded when it comes to your goals. You understand what needs to be done. You understand what you've written down when they are started. Because we spoke about it yesterday. God will always bless the work of your hands. But are you going to sit and pray and do nothing and say, I've told God what I wanted? What work of your hands is he going to bless? to bless. So it starts with you, with doing something, and you pray for the work that you are putting in. But what work have you started? What effort have you put in? So let me start by introducing myself. Welcome. My name is Nondatla Sibia. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm a stay-at-home wife by choice. I'm a retired senior maintenance planner. I started this amazing business in 2016. And let me say this. I never thought I would sell anything in my life. I never thought I would do a business that will require me to love people, to talk to people. I used to hate talking to people. I used to be like, yo, guys, I get irritated when I have to speak to someone. I cannot even mention a stranger. But this business, you will grow so much that you learn to love people, that when you talk to someone, you are making an impact. I make sure that every day when I meet someone, when I say, hello, hi, I make an impact. There's not just free hello, hi. Wherever I go, it's in the restaurant, it's in the hospital, wherever I go, I'll make an impact because I'll meet people. Every day you meet someone, you make a difference, you make an impact. I am a business coach through this business. I'm an international traveler in this business. I am a senior manager. As a stay-at-home mom, I work from anywhere. I help people build their business and I help people know how to grow themselves, use social media wisely, take their financial goals, and make extra income. Because I also joined the business. I also became part of the business, not knowing how to sell, not knowing how to talk to people, not knowing how to love people, not knowing how to run the business. But I just started because I was like, God, I'm coming in this business. I'm a new person. I know nothing about the product. I know nothing about selling. I know nothing about having to have conversations, but lead me. And that was the first time I experienced my breakthrough. So if you are here and you are saying you're a shy person, if you are willing to learn, believe me, you'll be unstoppable. If you have a coachable and a teachable mindset, you'll be unstoppable. Guys, this is me in my office where I used to work. I used to work for Anglo American for almost 10 years as a senior maintenance planner. This is my beautiful office. As you can see, I had an aircon. I was sitting in that corner office with everything I've ever prayed for as a girl from the dusty streets of KZN. You know, I had people reporting to me. I was looking over 3 mines on the maintenance side as I used to work as a senior maintenance planner. But I got my dream job, but not my dream salary. And I had to do something about it. There will be some people where they will get to a job and they realize that this is not their dream. They're not getting their dream salary. We're not saying quit your job, but it's just a sign to say, go and find something to supplement your income because you've prayed for this job and we appreciate our God for giving us these jobs. But if you see that you are getting depressed and you are not affording yourself and you're still going to work Monday to Friday, you gotta do something. You gotta supplement that income with a legit business. Imagine I was working full time, but I was a broke boss at work. I was living a fake life. I don't want to lie to you. Even the jeans that I'm wearing here, they were on credits from Truworths. The belts that I'm wearing here, it was on credits. The weave that I was wearing here, there was this lady from Nigeria who was selling the weaves to the mine people on credit. You would pay for 4 months. If the weave is 5,000, you'll pay 1.3 for 4 months. So imagine everything I'm wearing just for me to prove to people that I'm rich, I have money. It's on credit. I was living on a minus. I wanted to make sure that people see me as that person who's affording, who works at the mine, on party, a boss at work. But actually, I was very depressed. You know what, guys, the fake life that we are trying to live. When I say the fake life, it's where you will do anything in your power to go out and be seen like a person who can afford. And you end up getting into debts just because you want to prove a point. While you are forgetting about your kids, while you are forgetting about your goals, you go all out to make sure that people are seeing you as that perfect person while your family is getting affected, while your dreams are getting affected. So I had affordability issues. I was living a fake life. I was living from hand to mouth because I would be paid today. Tomorrow I'm broke again. I need to think of which bank is going to give me a credit card, which bank is going to give me a loan. Guys, I know every type of loans. I know I had a loan in FNB, direct exits, what is this other one? NetBank. I had a loan in NetBank. I had a loan in not Standard Bank, not ABSA. Capitec. I had a short-term loan in Capitec. So I know very well what I'm talking about when I'm saying I'm living a fake life. I was living a fake life because if there's an event at work that needed something more, I don't have it because the loans are taking all the money. I would go and take a loan again or a credit card just to make sure I look good for people to think that I'm doing well while I was drowning on debt. So 2016, that's when I started to go on social media to look for something to do and to supplement my income. And guess what? That's when I saw on Facebook Forever Living Products ladies, they were living my life. I used to look at those ladies and like, you know what? They are living my dream life. If they can do it, I can also do it. I'm also going to go for it. That was me. And that's when I became part of the business. And till today, I'm excited. Guys, retiring at the age of 30 was the best decision ever. And I'm not saying go now and retire. I'll tell you what happened with my story. Okay, so my first month in the business, I became a supervisor. My second month in the business, I was an assistant manager. My third month in the business, I became a manager. So a manager in our business earns an average of 43,000. So guys, can you imagine a business that you've been with for 3 months, you are already earning over 43,000. And I was still working for the mine 7 to 4. So my side hustling, my side business was giving me over 43,000 per month, every month. So for me, I could have just carried on with me wanting people to think that I have money and making more loans. But I remember what I prayed for. I prayed for financial freedom. That's when now my husband and I we printed out all our loan statements and we did a planning. We did a plan where we say, every month we're going to pay this much for my husband's loan, and we're also going to pay from Forever Living money because my salary had commitments. So, and also I printed out my loan statement, and that's when we started paying from that month all those loans. 3 years later, I finished paying for my loans, my credit cards. That's when I decided to retire because myself I was like, I'm making a lot of money in Forever Living. In fact, I'm earning 3 times in the business more than what I was earning at work. So for me, I've always been that mom who wanted to be available for my kids. If you can go to all my social media platforms, you'll realize that I'm a family woman. I love doing things for my kids. I love being around my kids. And I would do whatever it takes for my kids. And maybe it's because when I was working, I couldn't afford a lot of things for them. So right now, Forever gives me time freedom, gives me financial freedom. So I'll do everything in my power to make sure I provide for them because I know what we've been through. I don't want to go back there. I don't want them to go back there. I don't want them to remember even those little memories where they had to take bread and peanut butter as their lunch at school. I don't want them to remember that. Because we did not have a choice. But right now, I'm in a business that allows me to design the life that I want. So after paying off our loans, I retired. So that's why I'm saying to you, don't just say, hey, I'm joining today, I'm going to retire tomorrow. We have different goals. Zanel is an assistant manager in the business, but she's doing the business part-time. She's a full-time radiographer, and she's doing very well. She's making a lot of money every month. She just bought a new car through this business. She just did her house renovations through this business, which tells you get to decide if you're going to do the business part-time or full-time. So don't think the minute you become part of the business, now you must resign. No, but have your plan sorted and ask yourself, what is it that you want? Maybe you're not like Nontlanta. Nontlanta loves being a stay-at-home mom, doing nothing as usual, only work on my business. But there are some people that enjoy their job because they are doing something for the community, or it makes them feel good going to work every day. And there's nothing wrong with that. We are not the same. All I'm saying, do you know what you want? What are your goals? What are your dreams? Don't copy other people's dreams. You are different and you are powerful. Go for those goals. And when you pray, don't pray based on my goals, based on my achievements. Look at yourself. For me, I cannot survive with 43,000 right now because I'm a senior manager in the business. Maybe for you, even 10,000 rands will make a difference. So don't say, God, because Sultan is making 100,000, I want 100,000 next month. But look at yourself. Look at your situation. What is it exactly that you need daily, monthly? Then pray about it. Then you're going to get blessings. towards that. So some people become part of the business for financial stability, which means additional income, because additional income will help you with your household expenses. Because there are those expenses that's just come in during the month, and there's no way every time there's a household expense, you want to go and borrow money from someone. You want to go and call someone to give you money. It's impossible, and it helps you to, if you have extra income, if you have a side business, a side hustle, it helps you to have those savings. Guys, as a person who was working at the man for 10 years, when I resigned, I did not even have 1 rand on my savings. I remember I did 30 days notice. Let me tell you my story. I did a 30-day notice, man. But then we did not have food this other time, money for groceries. You know what I did? I went to FNP. I'm like, hey, I want my money. I think they charged me 10% for wanting my money earlier. So every time I'll have those savings and keep on and end up using them. And then I literally stopped having those 32 days notice. Hence, even when I resigned, I did not have the savings. It was just me resigning, bye, did not save anything, So having that side business, you can even say, I want to save 5 rand extra every month. It makes a difference because it's something that you did not have. It's something that you can use for your kids when they go to university, or when you want, maybe you're buying a new house and they want, maybe they say your deposit is 10%. At least you have savings to make sure it covers that. Personal development. If you can, people that know me from 2009, they will tell you, I would, anywhere where there's people, I'll just keep quiet. Because people used to irritate me. I'll be like, they're invading my space. But with personal development, when you're in business, this business will help you to develop new skills. You will experience a better version of yourself. And I'm so proud that God allowed me to see this better version of myself before even reaching 60, before even reaching 70. And it also helps you with emergency funds. Extra income can help you build an emergency fund, offering peace of mind in case of unexpected events. We had a funeral at home 3 weeks ago. There were so many glitches. There were so many arguments. And because we have those emergency funds, we're like, guys, don't worry. Whatever money you saved, or just keep it for yourself for transport or buy veggies, we'll take care of everything, So having that extra money will help you when there are emergencies at home. You don't now think, you are not now thinking, who's going to borrow me money for petrol? Who's going to be borrowing money for veggies? No, it's quick for you to say, I'm jumping in, I'm helping my family. So you starting a business, it's not only about you, but you're helping your whole family. Educational expenses, guys, it's so difficult to even get NSFAS. I don't know, because I don't think my son will ever qualify for NSFAS. If you're earning more than 10,000, you can't qualify. So I already know my kids will never qualify for NSFAS. So it means it's either they get a bursary, or I make sure that I have saved enough for them to be able, for me to be able to afford university fees, because those additional earnings can be allocated towards your children's education and extracurricular activities. It's up to you. And that feeling of being independent, it's very important. It doesn't matter if you are a man or woman. And I realized that when we were at home, guys, when you don't have money, people look down on you. Not to say that in families, everything's about money. Because now we are having a family meeting. We are talking about how we're going to do this funeral. And you as an uncle or an aunt in this family, you're coming up with an idea. And it's a beautiful idea, we agree, as an aunt who's not working, as an uncle or a sister who's not working. You are bringing a beautiful idea with family meeting. Then we're asking you, you're saying, it's going to be 40,000. Then now we are asking you, how much do you have? Dololo, 0. Do you think we'll ever listen to your ideas? So you end up losing respect because you don't have that sense of independence. You're not even independent. So it helps you with your dignity. Not to say you need to be the richest person, but even if you put those ideas on the table, you are saying, I have 5,000 rands. Who can bring 25,000 rands? Because now we don't even want to call you during family meetings, because we know you're going to come up with ideas, but you don't have funds. So you are coming up with ideas using our own money. You are budgeting with our own money. Then it's not fair also on us, So earning your own money can provide a sense of independence and personal achievement. It gives you that confidence. I can say this because I know, even if no one wants to pay for it, I'm going to pay for it, And also retirement savings. Guys, hear it from me. If I can tell you how much was my pension fund, you will say I'm lying. You will laugh at me. You know what? You will see that money there on the statement from what do you, I can't even remember it. Or would you, I have so much money, I'm happy. Then the SARS 40%, gone. So that money is not even yours. And you cannot survive with that money for the rest of your life. That's why people will go on pension today. 3 years later, they are no more. Because the stress is just too much. The financial stress is just too much. So it helps to build those retirement savings when you have a side business, not depending on the deductions that they are happening from your payslip. And it's more about improvements. Extra income can be used for home improvements, enhancing your living conditions. Let me talk to wifeys. Wifeys, ladies, you know that moment when you want a new couch and you tell your husband about it, and he's like, it's expensive, we don't need it actually. But like deep down, when you look at on Instagram, when you look at yourself, you understand what I need to have this couch. But you don't have anything to say because you're not bringing in any money. But it's so nice to tell Happy that I want us to buy new couches. And when he says there's no money, like, don't worry, my baby. I have savings. I'm gonna buy them. How do you think your husband would feel? He'll feel good because now they're also human beings. You don't want to be the stress where they don't even want to come back home because they know the minute they get into the house, there's no bread, there's no electricity. It's tiring. Cost of living is too high. They're feeling it, you know. And also being a part of this business, it helps with health and well-being because financial stress can affect your well-being. Guys, a lot of people, they are not sick. And if you can ask them really, I have so many customers that I talk to every day, and they say they're struggling with anxiety. Then for me, the minute you say you're struggling with anxiety, I'll sit down with you and be like, you know what? I need to understand, what do you think triggers your anxiety? What makes you so anxious? And 90% of them, it's financial struggles. It's not their health, it's not their partners, it is financial struggles. So you having your own money affordability, it helps you. And also, guys, we love traveling. This thing of saying, I don't like hotels, I don't like using a flight. It's not true, guys. We love experimenting things. And if you're saying that right now, which you don't like hotels, we don't like, don't you want to wake up someday and not make your bed? You're at the hotel. Don't you want to wake up someday and you don't have to worry about how many eggs you have in the fridge? You just wake up and you go to the hotel restaurant. They make you breakfast. That's it. You know, you don't want to have your kids where they're coming back from the January holidays. Everyone is writing about what did they do on their holidays. You are the only one. Your kids are the only ones that are saying every December, every January, we visited our Gogo. We're coming from our Gogo's house. And all the kids in that school, they are saying, we went on holiday in Cape Town, went on holiday way and way. It's affecting your kids. That is say it's always the same. Every December when you are taking your kids to Coco's house, hey, give Coco a break. Also take Coco to the holiday with them. And the minute you become a Forever Living business owner, Forever owns over 20 resorts in South Africa, which is Loskop Dam, Warm Bath, Bad Plus. And the minute you become part of the business, you buy your first stock. Every time you visit any Forever Resort, you get a 30% discount, which means you can start even now to plan for your holiday. This is what I want to share with you. We've just started a year. I just want to show you this. Sometimes we undermine the power of extra income. Remember, when we talk about extra income, it is the money that you did not have. It's the money you don't have. So maybe you can say to me, no, I just want to start and I just want to make 1.5 every month. Guys, do you know what in 3 months you have 4.5? Or maybe you come in and be like, I want to make 2,000 every month. In 3 months, you have 6,000. The minimum you can make from an entry level in our business per month is 6,000 Rand when you do your 4CC. So I'm just going to talk about the bare minimum that we make on profit in our business as a half member on an entry level. It is 6,000. So imagine, guys, when you join 9, in the next 3 months, you have 18,000 and you're going to be teachable. 18,000 just for 3 months. What could you do? What loan can you pay? Maybe you can start looking into maybe you have a site looking into buying those building blocks. You can look into putting in that fence. But I know right now in this economy, 18,000 can make a huge difference. But the question is, are you willing to start? Are you willing to go for it? Then you are going to win. So let's talk about our company that made us stay-at-home moms, that made us to retire at the age of 30. So we're talking about Forever Living. And I know most of us, we know about Forever Living. And most people, they only think Forever is all about the products. Guys, there's a business side of it. That's very powerful. So Forever is operating in over 140 countries. What does that mean? It means the minute you join the business, you can sell to anyone in those 140 countries. You can have business partners in those 140 countries or more. And there are more than 140, by the way. So also it means this is a legit business. Because if you can check in South Africa, let me talk about people that are staying in South Africa. If a business is a scam, is a fly by night, it only does that paper for 6 months. Then the government will start investigating and you will hear their accounts were frozen because it's a scam. But Forever has been operating in South Africa for more than 25 years and operating in over 140 countries. It tells you it's a legit business because for so many years, these 140 governments are allowing Forever to operate. Can you imagine that? We are in a health and beauty wellness sector. All our products are certified by the ALU International Council. So, by the way, we were the first one to get this certification. It means our products are safe to be used and they are also safe to be consumed. We are also members of Direct Selling Association. It means we are also paying for our tax. We are also paying SARS. So you are sorted when you join the business. You don't have to worry with, hi, what if after 1 year the government shuts it down? No. We are complying with all the government laws. And what I love the most, we have uncapable and willable income. What does this mean? Uncapped and willable income. What does this mean? You come into the business, you decide how much you are worth, you decide how much you want to make daily, weekly, monthly. Guys, I can't even remember how much I made today. And I didn't leave my house. I've been in the house the whole day, but I've made a lot of money yesterday, day before yesterday, because I'm the decider of how much I want to earn. Imagine guys getting into a job and they say, no, we don't have a basic salary for you. You will decide every day how much you want to pay yourself. What would you do? Would you play small? Would you play average? That's Forever for you. It's up to you if you want to play average or small. But imagine, guys, you are in the company that says you're going to pay yourself. It doesn't, even if you reach 1 million, just pay yourself. Put in the work, just pay yourself. Imagine. Because some of us in our jobs will put in a lot of work, but the income, the salary remains the same. So here, you are the boss. With that energy that you've been using at work, if you can just put it forever, you'll be unstoppable. And the income is willable. What does this mean? I am a senior manager in the business, so it means when I'm no more, my kids or my husband will take over the business and carry on at the senior manager level. So when I'm no more, I don't have to worry that my kids will go hungry because the business that I'm doing now, I'm not doing it for me to chow money with my kids now, but I'm building for the next generations to come, because they're going to be taking over the business. So here, you decide your goals. We will help you to achieve them. And let me clarify on this one. If you do not have goals, please do not bother to join this business, because it's not going to work out for you. This business needs people that are goal-driven. If you don't have goals from this session, I need you to go and take a two-quire book or a clean A4 paper. Write down your goals. Then you'll survive in this business. Then you'll make money in this business. Because I don't want someone saying to me, when I ask them, what are your goals? I want to make a lot of money. But that's not a goal. Because you make 100 rand today. We see you now at KFC making noise. We'll see you now going to the very expensive restaurant. But you have so many loans. For me, start with those things that are bothering you the most. But because you don't have goals, you feel like you must show off before sorting out your life. And that's not okay, because you'll forever be depressed. You will decide, as I've explained before, if you want to do this business part-time or full-time. to supplement your income. It's up to you. Forever doesn't force you to retire. It's a personal decision. I also did not go and question anyone or ask anyone the day I wanted to. It was a decision. It was very personal. So what I'm going to promise you, you'll be getting a full training and full support the minute you join the business. All I'm going to ask from you, you got to be teachable. So this is what I love. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Guys, today I introduced 2 new people in the business, and it's the people I've never seen with my own eyes. I hope they are here. It's the people I connected with on social media, but they joined my business today, 2 new people, because our business allows you to work from online. Look at us here. It's just after 9. You are seated at the comfort of your home. I'm also at the comfort of my home. I'm doing the business. From here, I can get on, sit with my kids, get on with my family duties, So you shop and online, you can register your new person online, and you can take your work from anywhere. This business gives you flexibility. You don't have to go and talk somewhere in a specific office to say, yeah, I arrived at work. Whenever you have your phone with you, you are online, you will make a lot of money. That's what I can promise you. You can access your business growth and performance at any time, where you're going to see your points, where you're going to see your team's points anytime. So this business literally gives you time freedom and financial freedom. I've spoken about the 30% discount. So I'm sure by now you're asking yourself, what are they selling? Is it even sellable? Even people buying? Let me tell you this. We have over 200 products in our business. So that's what sets us apart, because most companies are focusing on 2 or 3 or 4 products. Over 200 products, health, beauty, and wellness. So you will get to choose what you want to focus on. And when you join the business, maybe you're not sure which product to choose. We are going to help you to choose the products that are moving fast. All I'm going to tell you, we are in the best and the right marketplace, because vitamin and supplements, people all over the world, they are spending over $194 billion globally. For weight management, people are spending over $586 billion. For sports and nutrition, which are the products that we are providing, people are spending over $28 billion. For skincare, people are spending over $315 billion. For men's grooming, guys, we have men's grooming. I know a lot of people are thinking, this is for women, la. We have men that are making millions through this business. So for men's grooming, people around the world, they're spending over $20 billion. Can you get that? So you'll never run out of customers, because we have the best products. We have quality products. We have products that are in demand, in a way that we have even most products out of stock, because they're getting sold like hot cakes. That's what I'm going to tell you. So in this business, it's a word of mouth. You get paid for referring and recommending our quality products. Guys, how many times have you recommended something that you bought from a chemist, but you're not getting paid for it? So for me, when I recommend avocado soap, I know I'm making money, because when you buy it, you're going to buy from me. For me, when I recommend aloe vera jelly, I know my skin is looking good, no makeup. And you're going to buy it from me, because I am the product of my products. So when I tell you about something good, it works, I know it's going to work for you. So it's so nice to recommend something that's going to pay you, that's going to help you pay your bills. Because how many times have you been to a salon and you tell someone, let's go to this salon, but you're not getting paid for it? But with Forever, I use the the jojoba shampoo for my natural hair. A lot of you that are following me have seen how big is my natural hair. And guess what? I'm getting paid for it when I'm helping more women to grow their hairline, to grow their natural hair. So you become the beauty that you want. You look good, feel good, and help more people to do the same, make money from it. There's no way that you tell me from your family, friends, colleagues, neighbors, no one is brushing their teeth. You just need to go and recommend their toothbrush to them, because it's number 1 in the world. That's what we love. So we have, imagine, one business with 3 areas of income. The first income, guys, I told you before, it is the profit. The minimum you can make from assistant supervisor level, entry level, it is 6,000 rands. Guys, I make that in 2 days. I make 6K in 2 days. So if maybe your things are not going well, you can make a minimum of, because our trainings are not the same, you can make a minimum of 6,000 per month. It's doable. We also get a once-off recruiting bonus. up to 2,200 per month. So Forever says, whenever you recruit someone, we're going to pay you because it's a word of mouth. Imagine, guys, you get paid for opening your mouth. What does that tell you? Have you ever spent 24 hours without opening your mouth? Never. So Forever pays you up to 2,200 for every person that joins your business. They pay you 25% of the amount that the person joined with. So you cannot keep quiet with this amazing business opportunity. Guys, the minute I open my mouth, I get paid because I'm changing lives. And we have a business developer income. The minute you grow your team, you teach your team how to grow, how to get to manager, you'll be getting an average of 10,000 to 43,000 and more per month. This is my favorite slide because this favorite slide, it is showing you that where the money comes from, how to make money in the business. So let's say you're an assistant supervisor and then you're a full member in the business and you sell one bottle of aloe. Guys, your profit is 161. Guys, imagine you sell one of our famous bottle of aloe. Your profit is 161. Guys, there's a lot that you can do for 161. You have bread sorted for the whole week, and there's a lot, man. So maybe as a business owner, you decide that I'm gonna sell 2 bottles per day. Guys, when you sell 2 bottles of our famous aloe, your profit as a full member is 323. Then you do that for 5 days. You are even taking the weekend off. Monday to Friday, every day you sell 2 aloe vera bottles. Your profit is 1,600. Then you do that for the whole month. Your profit is 6,467. Can you comprehend? Imagine, guys, in 1 month, you make a profit of 6.4 just from selling, just recommending the quality products. And when you're done with that, it means your 4CC is done. So now in our business, when I see someone who's done with their 4CC, I'm like, wow, that person just bagged a 6.4, just like that. 4CC done. And then Forever says, if you go and introduce someone in your business who will join with this combo that you see on the picture, which is that's a new combo. This combo costs 6.8. Within 10 days, the company will pay you a once-off thank you referral bonus that is worth 1,558. Guys, imagine you recruit someone or you share the business opportunity with someone. They join with this combo, 6.8. Your once-off recruitment bonus will be 1.5. So imagine this week only, you have 5 people to join the business. Guys, you're going to be paid 1.5 times 5. Isn't that nice? Guys, you get paid for opening your mouth on top of your 6.4 profit. And then every month on the 11th, we are getting pay slips. That's why as stay-at-home moms, we are able to buy cars, buy houses, have medical aid, take our kids to private schools because our pay slips are legit. So every month on the 11th, you're going to be getting a pay slip. You can decide if you're going to use that pay slip to buy a house or a car, but it's legit. And on the 15th, from full member level, you're going to get paid for just buying your 4CC. It doesn't matter if you sold it or you use it, as long as in the system it shows that under your name, you bought products that are worth 4CC. The company is going to pay you back 5% of the amount you spent buying those products. Also, the company says, we understand, we've paid you within 10 days a recruitment bonus, that is 1.5. We're still going to pay you for the same person on the 15th, 5%. So guys, for all these things that we are doing, we get paid twice because you make a profit at 6.4, you still get paid for buying the product. You recruit someone, you get 1.5 recruitment bonus, you still get paid on the 15th for the fact that the person bought. So how does Forever measure our growth in the business? Forever measures our growth in the business through the point system. So it's like your KICKSTART, ladies, I'm sure you understand. Every time you buy a product, you get points. So each and every product has got points attached to it. So we call those points CC. But what I love the most about our business, so let me say I go now and share the business opportunity with Zanele. Zanele buys with 2CC. That 2CC for Zanele will reflect under Zanele and also under me as someone who introduced her to the business. So the product points are not only for you, also the CCs that your team did, that your team bought, they will also reflect under you as a leader. So how do you do these 4 CCs that we are talking about? by buying the product and introducing people in your business. So when I talk about CCs on the next slide, you must know I'm talking about the product points. It doesn't matter if they come from you or your team, but CCs are product points, and each and every product has got points attached to it. How do you become part of this amazing business that's going to change your life? Firstly, Forever is a registered business, and I've shared with you. So for you to be able to register, you need to submit all the FICA requirements, because we get auditors every year that we are doing everything in order. So we need your ID copy or your passport copy and proof of your banking details. You will fill in a registration form. It's up to you if you're going to do it online, or you can ask your mentor or the person who invited you here to send you the registration form. And then you pay to buy your first package of products. But what I love about this paying for these products, you don't buy with a normal customer buying price. But the company says, when you start, we're not going to give you with a customer price all our products. We're going to give them to you on 5% discount, which basically means after selling your product, which you're going to be getting trained for, getting coaching for, after buying your product, after selling them, you're going to be getting your money back plus profit. Are you losing anything? No, this is a game changer. So for half membership, you can start with a minimum of 1,500 or 2.4. You get to choose, guys, or 4.8. And with the half membership, you get to choose which product you want. We don't choose for you. Unless you are saying, I'm not familiar with the product, but since you're going to be the one coaching me, please show me which product are moving fast. Or you can say, I want to just become a full member. Guys, when you're a half member, your only benefit, it is that 5% profit. There's no other benefit for you. And for me, I always say this, a half member is more like a foundation, a building stage. But more money starts from full member level. I'm going to be very honest with you. Full membership, you see the combo that you see on the picture. It cost 6,825. Forever has combined our top selling products for you. So you do not get, for the 6.8 combo, it's on special. You don't get to choose which product you want. But if Forever has gathered all, prepacked all the top selling products for you, so you know very well, and you're going to get trainings on how to sell our top selling products. The 6.8 combo, it is on special. The minute you buy it, same time you become a full member. How nice is that? Or let's say you don't have 6.8, but you do really want to change your life. You do really want to make this money. You need it. Forever says you can start with full member, but as long as within a space of 2 months under your name. Remember, when you join the business, you're going to be getting your distributor number. Forever says under your name, as long as you buy with a total of 9,700 in a space of 2 months, we're going to promote you to full member. I always advise people to go for 6.8 because, guys, you're getting there on a lesser amount. You save 2.9, then getting there 9.7. But if the situation doesn't allow, start as a half member, we will coach you, and then you're going to be able to get to 9.7 in a space of 2 months. So here, what are the benefits of being a full member? I forgot my pointer. If you look at the red zone preferred customer, your discount is only 5%. Your benefit is only 5%. Assistant supervisor, guys, look at this. As an assistant supervisor, your discount now is 30%. So from half member level to full member level, you're no longer getting 5% discount. You are promoting yourself. You'll be getting a 30% discount going forward. And full member level, that's when you're going to start getting a pay slip every month. That's when you're going to start getting paid for buying the product. That's when you can only start introducing or recruiting people in your business, expanding your business. And for you to get to full member, it's either you buy a 6.8 once off, you become a full member, or you start with the half membership amounts, and then within a space of 2 months, you buy with a total of 9.7. Supervisor level, guys, look at this. Remember, CCs are product points. Supervisor level, you have to do 25 CCs in a space of 2 months. Within 2 months, if you do 25 CC, you and your team, you're going to be promoted to supervisor. And guys, look at the discount for supervisor level. Your discount will be 38%. Assistant manager level, you have to do the 75 CCs in a space of 2 months, and your discount will be 43%. Guys, the world of honey and milk, it is manager level. You can do 120 CCs in 2 months. Guys, you even get to choose how you want to become a manager, how you want to get to manager. You can do 120 CCs in 2 months. It's your choice. Or 150 cc's in 4 months. And guess what? As a manager, your discount is 48%. So let me show you this. Assistant supervisor, full member level, your discount is 30%. You get paid every month for buying the product. You can start introducing people in the business and get paid twice. Supervisor level, I became a supervisor in the business after 4 weeks. I became a supervisor in the business in 4 weeks after joining the business, and the discount is 38%. Guys, why would you stay a full member while you can upgrade? Look at your average income. As a supervisor, your average income is just over 10.7 per month, guys. That's why I became a supervisor in just 4 weeks of joining the business. And you typically need 3 to 5 people in your team. Assistant manager level. I became an assistant manager within 2 months of joining the business. And what you need as an assistant manager to qualify, you have to do 75 cc in a space of 2 months. You typically need 10 to 15 people in your team, and your average income as an assistant manager is 17,000. Your discount is 43%. Guys, to get this, the more you move up, the more money you are making. Then manager level, we spoke about it. It's either you do 120 cc's in 2 months or 150 cc's in 4 consecutive months. Your discount as a manager is 48%. And guess what? Average income for manager level is 43,000. Guys, I became a manager in my business within 3 months of joining the business. How nice is that? So get to manager level and experience the weight of honey and milk. I am a senior manager in the business, which means I have 2 to 5 managers that I've raised in my business. If one of us says to you, Tandeka, for every manager you're going to raise, we're going to pay you 17,000 extra. So guys, it's forever. Once you become a manager, your goal, go and groom other managers. So you see, this is not a push business. They're not saying, no, your team will push you. They say, no, because you are a senior manager, go down and coach your team. We'll pay you to get to where you are. So for every leader you're going to raise in your business, you're going to get an extra 17,000 monthly, provided that your leader is doing 60 cc plus per month, you know. And we have this one on your right, a forever to drive, a car incentive. Guys, I'm proud to say, as a stay-at-home mom, I get a car allowance. I see it for my payslip every month. A car allowance, I'm on level 1, 6,700 monthly. So we have level 1, level 2, level 3. Can you please look at the cc's? For level 1, you have to do 50 cc's month 1, which is January. I'm just making an example. And then level month 2, which is February, you have to do 100 cc's. Month 3, which is March, you need to do 150 cc's with your team. And guess what? You qualify for level 1 car incentive. The company is going to pay you an extra 6,700 monthly for 3 years, guys. That's over 200,000. They're not forcing you to go and buy a car. They're not forcing you now to buy a car and put forever stamps. No. And guys, check in level 2. Level 2 is extra 10,000 for 36 months, which is just over 362,000 in 3 years. What happens after 3 years? You can always requalify. Level 3, over 13,000, just for a car allowance, just from helping people, just from using your phone. 13,000 extra. What I love about Forever, you decide what kind of a person you want to be, what kind of life you want to live. So we have 2 free international trips every year. This year, in 2 months' time, the trip is going to, I'm trying to remember, the trip is going to, I forgot the name. But next year, I'm just excited about Dubai. Next year, we are going to Dubai. Oh, the trip is going to Paris. And in September, the trip is going to Thailand. So each and every year for managers, we have 2 free international trips. And for these trips, when you qualify as a manager, they pay for you and your plus one and your partner. You get to choose who will be your partner. I remember my first trip, my partner was my husband. A year ago, my partner was my upline. This other year, my partner was my sister. So guys, I'm coming from the dusty streets of KwaZulu-Natal. When I joined the business, I did not have the passport, but because of Forever, I've been traveling to more than 7 to 8 countries for free. They pay for flights for both of you, accommodation, food. Literally, you don't use your card. With the global rally, it's even worse because they even give you the spending money. I did not join for traveling overseas. It just happened they made me an international traveler. And by the way, my very first year of becoming a manager, I qualified for my very first trip to Phoenix via New York. So I've been to Mexico, Thailand, Qatar, New York, and I forgot. It's a lot. So there's a lot. I did not even know all of these places before joining the business. I can't believe we are done. The goal was to finish at 9:30. Last but not least, we have a chairman's bonus. Also, to qualify for a chairman's bonus, it means you have to become a manager. This is where the company will sit down, check your performance because there's a criteria you need to meet for you to qualify. And then you're going to qualify for annual bonus where the company sits down, they calculate their profit and they share it with the top performing forever business owners. Guys, imagine all these monies. So I know you are where you are now. You are asking yourself, will it work for me? Maybe it's for people that are talking to like, believe me, I used to hate talking to people. I used to hate people. But with this business, the way I love people, guys, wherever I go, I was telling them about my stolen spray. I got to a shop and I was just loving everyone. It was my first time there. And when I left, like, oh, ma, you're such a nice person. So that's what business does to you. You understand that your goal is to impact more lives. It is to become a blessing in order for you to gain more blessings. What you need to do to be successful in our business, take it seriously because in any new venture, time, effort are required. Be coachable and be willing to let everyone know about what you are doing. Do not come here and be a private agent. Be excited about what you do. It's going to change your life and you're going to be changing more lives. And guess what? When you are self-motivated and willing to work closely with the person who introduced you in the business, you're going to win. Be willing to think big, dream big, set those goals very high that they scare you. Then I promise you, you're going to be unstoppable. Commit to having regular customers because we are in the business of moving products. Be prepared to tell everyone and have a great attitude. Thank you so much, family, for staying until this time. And please do feel free to go back to the person that invited you here. And I'm trying to go back to where I'm coming from. I'm using a different device today. Please do feel free to go back to the person who invited you here. If you have more questions, I promise you they will be able to answer all those questions. But guys, this is the best time, the right time to be in the business, to start the business. You're not only doing it for yourself, but the goal, it is to change your family life. The goal is to change your own life because if you can't do it for yourself, no one is going to do it for you. And guess what? Every situation remains permanent until you do something about it. So it starts with you saying, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to fight for what I deserve. And if not now, then when? If not now, then when do you want to do it? Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until it's affecting your next generation. But do it now. Do it for your family. If maybe you've given up on your dreams, but think about the people that are relying on you. Think about the people that need you the most. Think about the people that are looking up to you. So this journey is not only about you, but you have more people that are looking up to you, that are relying on you. So when you give up, when you don't do what you are supposed to be doing, you're not only affecting yourself, but you're affecting those that are looking up to you. So guys, let's start the business. Let's work. All I'm going to say, come as you are, but don't expect to stay as you are. Be willing to be teachable. Be willing to do whatever it takes for you to grow in your business, for you to achieve your goals. Because let me tell you this, your dreams are valid. Thank you so much. You must all have a beautiful and a blessed evening ahead. It was so great to have an amazing people like you. Thank you so much. Let's work. Don't listen to this and then sit, do nothing. Do something about it. There's a reason why you joined tonight, because something needs to change and it's all up to you. Thank you so much.